Molly Hatchet Gator Country. That's what we're getting into today. And Molly Hatchet is about to represent for that Southern rock sound, which they represented in the last song that we did, right?
Yes, Flirtin' with Disaster. And they are from Jacksonville, Florida. So that's why they got that Southern sound.
Yeah. So I think they're, we're going to be representing for some of the other Southern rock groups that we've gotten into in Lynyrd Skynyrd, the Allman Brothers band, and we got some of that insight from one of our big sponsors and supporters of the channel, and that's Steven. Steven has been around for a long time, and he said he's been compiling a list for us. He has a few more sponsored videos he wants us to get to, and this is the first one that he hit us with. But he's also a member. He leaves comments on all our videos, and we're grateful for Steven. So
thank you so much, Steven.
We're grateful not for just for Steven, though. We're grateful
our
for
whole
everybody.
community. We wouldn't be able to do what we do without you guys. So thank you guys so much for every like, comment, subscription, all the members. You guys are awesome.
And when did this come out, Sam?
1978.
1978. And I think that, this is probably one of my favorite genres in Southern rock. I mean, it was something we weren't familiar with at all, right?
No, but I love the sound. Like it has like this, it's rock, but it's got this Southern, almost country kind of sound to it, blended in there, even sometimes a little bit of blues. So yeah, love it.
It's like soul infused with rock. It's insane, right? Just
so
you don't get this anywhere else. And that's why we're going to get into some Gator Country right now. Let's go. Allman Brothers. Let's go. Let's go. The outlaws down in Tampa Town, it's a mighty fine place to be. They got green grass and got high tide. Okay. Sure looks good to me. Let's get in the bushes, he's calling my name and I say, come on, boy, you better make it back home again. Many roads of travel, they all kind of look the same. Let's get in the bushes. All right, I don't know what we're going to get into, so I'm going to take the opportunity to pause right now because I don't know if we're going to have any extended solos or what. We know that they're bringing the triple guitar attack on this one. I'm thinking of Gator Country. I say guitar, and I'm thinking Gators now. And obviously, I assume Gator Country because the Florida Gators, that's what I think of for the college football side of things.
Yeah,
right?
there's also lots of alligators, I believe, in Florida. They're like
Yeah.
known as their, like one of my friends who lives in Florida literally had an alligator in her back pond swimming.
Yeah,
With babies. It had a whole family.
Maybe they're in the bushes too.
I don't know if there's a gator in the bushes calling my name. I'd be kind of scared. So
Well, I think that they're naming off every band they possibly can in this one. The Marshall Tucker Band, we've done them.
Charlie Daniels.
The Outlaws, and also I love the play on words as well because he's naming some of the song titles for the groups. I recognize that with the Outlaws. So many of you guys have requested these Southern rock songs and got us more accommodated to, or acclimated, I should say, with the Southern rock sound. But fire stuff, really catchy, lots of energy. Really digging this one, and that's not surprising because the first time we got into Molly Hatchet with Flirtin' with Disaster was fire, and this is adding to that.
So good. And it's just so funny because if I had have heard this in the past, all of this would have gone completely over my head. I would have been like,
Yeah.
I don't know what they're talking about, but this is kind of catchy.
Yeah.
But now you can actually resonate with it more because you know like what they're referring to.
Yeah, pretty cool too to pay homage to all these great bands.
Yeah.
And really cool that so many bands came from an area like this, right? It really highlights the cultural influence of a growing trend of music from a certain area can be so influential, right?
Yeah, I think it's also funny too because they're kind of, making a little bit like poking fun at the bands too. Like I was talking about Lynyrd Skynyrd and saying like, I don't know what's sweet about Alabama. Like there's nothing sweet to me. He's kind of like joking around using play on words, like you said. He's paying homage to them, but he's also like kind of cracking jokes at them at the same time.
Well, their song "Sweet Home Alabama," right?
Yeah.
And it's like Sweet Home, yeah, Alabama's cool, but it's all about the Gator Country around
Literally.
here.
Yeah.
They all kind of look the same. Let's get in the bush and lonely calling my name. Oh, Gator Country.
That's pretty.
Okay.
Shredding it. I had
Well,
some fire guitar work there.
That's putting it mildly. Yes. Yes, it was fire. And there was smoke coming up those strings. That's for sure. I really love the difference too that they added. Like they had, different sounds coming through from the tones of the guitar. I really liked in the first section where the rhythm guitar, it was set in the stage, but then you had this really, really dry tone come in, which, gives you that like raw and gritty sound, which, resembles what we experienced with Flirtin' with Disaster. But then they, kind of expanded on that as we went through those solos. And it was just, I like solos, obviously, when they extend out, but sometimes they can get a lot really drawn out from the sounds. You're still hearing, something that's fantastic come through in a solo. But I really like how they use the triple guitars to make the song feel a little more complete. I don't know. It's very, very different sound when you have a different vibe when you have so many different sounds coming through on guitar tones, right? So I very much enjoyed that part.
Yeah, I feel like they definitely brought the Southern attitude, that's for sure.
They did, yeah. There was a lot of swagger to this one.
Yeah, I feel like from the obviously the lyrics like we already talked about, but even from the instrumentation, I feel like it just had this like kind of punchy attitude to it.
Yeah, and I feel like we got that one in the first one. I think I said in that reaction that it was like drive-in music, and I got that again on this one.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this. Thanks so much, Steven, for sponsoring this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed Steven's sponsored request. If you did, you are happy that we came back to Molly Hatchet. You got to give him some credit down below and
like
say,
button.
Steven, I know you got more coming. I hope it's as good as this one. So, he's gotten us to check out a lot of really great musicians. Tedeschi Trucks Band was another one that was really fire. So,
Yep.
I don't know what we got coming next for you guys, but if you want to,
As much of a surprise for us as it is for you guys.
yeah. So, what should they do if they want to see the next one?
Make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit the like button on the way out and make sure that you guys have an amazing day, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Take care.